Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of one standard ranked ladder with our Borborygmos and Fibblethip and Slogurk the Overslime Legends deck. Basically, you're just going to want to have Slogurk on the field at the same time that you cast Borborygmos and Fibblethip. They're going to enter, you're going to draw, and you can discard land cards, which is going to trigger your Slogurk. It's going to clear the way for your Slogurk to attack. It's a pretty cool interaction. You can just annihilate your opponent's creatures with Borborygmos, and then just annihilate their life total with Slogurk. The rest of the deck is centered around helping these two absolute beasts shine. So we're playing a bunch of removal like Strangle, Lightning Strike, Nahiri's Warcrafting, and Luca up at the top end is also a bit of a removal spell on a stick. We have a couple things to help protect like Hajar, Loyal Bodyguard, and Conduit of Worlds at least gives us a little bit of late game and lets us cast our legends out of the graveyard. Meaglaws the Maze Crusher is another really good 3-drop. It's got a very good body, most decks are going to struggle to get through it. Doomscar Warrior is a little bit of selection. It helps us pump up our Slogurk, add a couple extra counters, and it'll also help us dig through the deck if you need to find Borborygmos and Fibblethip or another Slogurk. Last couple cards are going to be Deeproot Wayfinders. This card can help you ramp if you have lands in the graveyard already. It's not always the best on 2 since you can't really guarantee lands in the bin on turn 3 when you're attacking unless you're playing something like a Bitter Reunion to discard. Or Teachings of the Kirin can sometimes hit a land, but not always. Bitter Reunion is kind of our Fable of the Mirror Breaker replacement. When it enters, you can discard, and if you do, you draw 2, so you can use that to discard a land, and you can also sacrifice it to give your creatures haste. What that does, it can create these really weird loops with Borborygmos and Fibblethip and Slogurk in the late game, where you have your Gurk on the field, you cast Borborygmos, you trigger the Gurk, discard a bunch of stuff, blow up a creature, play the Gurk again, or you bounce it back to your hand, return some channel lands, play it again, use your channel lands, give them haste and pop in for a bunch of damage. So the game has some really fun mid to late game plan, and it can hang in there with most mid-range decks pretty well. In the sideboard, we're going to have some Lithomantic Barrage, Negates, Unlicensed Hearse, another Brotherhood's End, or a couple Brotherhood's End, and another Conduit of Worlds. If you guys are excited to see this deck in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I would really appreciate it. I've been uploading for pretty much the last 4 months every single day, as I'm trying to get partnered on YouTube, and I'm just about 25% of the way there. So if you guys are interested in helping me out getting there, I will be posting a special deck tech at 250 subscribers. I have a poll on my channel currently if you want to go vote for that. Yeah, with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alright, game 1. I mean, the hand looks alright. We've got a Bitter Reunion, we can discard the Luca, hopefully we hit some lands off of that. The opponent's going to lead off with a Sundown Pass. Invasion of Gobekon? Well, that's really annoying. Yep, they take the Bitter Reunion. Definitely the correct choice in that situation. Let's play our coast, and not give them the information that we drew another land. It looks like they're playing Jeskai, so probably the Jeskai Dragons control list. Let's go with Meaglaws. Yep, that's fine. We'll pass. Another invasion. They're gonna take the Gurk. Sure. Let's go with Luca. We'll make a beast. Wedding announcements from the opponents, and they pass. Alright, let's... We do have the second Luca, so we don't really need to be plussing this one over and over. I think we can just play our Forest, go with Gurk. We'll make another Beastie, and we'll attack. Second wedding announcements. And they're gonna play with fire. Okay. We do have the next. So let's play our Reef. And this might seem a little bit silly, but we're gonna play Luca. We're gonna -4, deal a damage to each of these guys before the wedding announcements flips, so they don't get a bunch of big tokens.
Strength grows through conflict. Rise, beast of Phyrexian!
And we pass. Let's put a stop on their second main just in case. We want to use our Basayu. Wandering Emperor. Sure. Let's channel this and blow that up. Slogurk leaves, and we grab our Basayu again. We can take our stop off, and they make another token. Let's plus our Luca. And we'll go with the Doomscar Warrior. And put a counter on the Beastie. That means that it can kill their Emperor. Well, let's see. So if we attack them with the Beast, we'll get some extra card advantage. If we attack their Emperor, it guarantees it dies. I think it's going to be worth it to kill the Emperor. We'll go with them for 3.
Try not to miss me.
And I think we go with our Bitter Reunion here, just in case they do have something like a Farewell. Let's reload our hand a little bit, and we'll pass. Ayo the Dawn Sky. Alright. Scary card. Okay, so let's go with Meaglaws. Let's plus Luca. Blow that up. Alright, so we go to combat. If we attack with everything here, they can eat one of the beasts and chump one of the beasts and either go to 2 or 3. So I think we just jam in with everybody. Alright, let's see what they get off of AO. They grab a wedding announcements. I forgot it was 3 oil counters. That's fine. Everything is fine. Why would it not be fine? Yep, so we'll play our other teachings and they concede. So... yeah, just Jeskai control. Let's take out the strangles. We'll bring in the barrages. Those will deal with AOs very cleanly. Think we cut the Warcraftings down, since they're probably not going to have too many targets for us. And we're going to bring in a couple negates. Well, this is very land heavy. We've got a Bitter Reunion to discard and draw. So, I don't know. We also have the Barrage. I think we keep this just because of the Bitter Reunion. Opponent's gonna play their Sundown Pass and say go. Let's play our Proving Grounds. Alright, they play a Sokenzon, so no blue open. Means we can get our Bitter Reunion down. Let's go with the Yavimaya Coast. Perfect. A Gurk and another Reunion. Well, 2 lands from opponent. That is not good. Let's play our Cascade. We'll get the Gurk down. And we will pass. We just have the 1 Yavimaya Coast in the bin currently. Opponent finds their 3rd land, casts a Brotherhood's End. Let's get our coast back. Holy moly, that's a lot of land. That's actually kind of insane. Oh, 2nd Bitter Reunion. We'll discard and draw. Let's play our Rockfall Vale. We'll pass and we'll hold up the Negate and the Lightning Strike. Wedding announcements. I do not have the resources to deal with that currently. I am only working with land. Yep, opponent did not like that. GG's. Alrighty, next game. Definitely gonna be playing first. I mean, we got 2, 3, 4 drops. Pain lands are a little unfortunate. But hopefully the Deeproot Wayfinder can help us get some other lands from the graveyard onto the field. Let's start it off with our coast, and we pass. Opponent's going to go with the Seachrome Coast. We'll play our Copperline Gorge and the Wayfinder. Caves of Koilos and Denic. So the Denic does wall the Wayfinder, unfortunately, but we do have a Meatlaws to back it up. No attacks, and we'll pass. Wedding announcements. No attacks, and they make a token. I think we play a land, and we go with our Doomscar Warrior. We're gonna back up onto the Wayfinder, and let's get in for 7. Opponent's gonna take it all, and the Wayfinder triggers. I mean, I guess we'll take the Proving Grounds. We'll put that into the graveyard, and then we'll put it on the field. So those were some lucky hits. We got 4 lands in a row off the top. Sheoldred the Apocalypse from the opponents. No attacks. Back to us. Alright, so Nahiri's Warcrafting is a very good draw here. Let's 5 the Sheoldred. Let's play our Sheevan Reef. And I think we just jam in with everyone. This is technically a lethal threat, so they do have to block somewhere. Everybody in front of that, the Wayfinder. So he's a 3/4. We can kill 2 of the tokens or the Denic. I think we'll kill the Denic, and then we use our Meaglaws to blow up their wedding announcements. Well, I guess we will grab an Otawara. And boom, we'll pass. Second Denic. And a Skrelv. No attacks, and we should have lethal. Let's play full power Luca. Minus. And we're going to be dealing 4 damage, so we'll go there and there. Yep, GG's. We could attack for 8 and also have a lightning strike. So, opponent is playing Esper Legends, but they also have a wedding announcement, so it makes me think it is not a Thalia version. So, let's bring in our barrages. Grab 2 Hearst, and I don't know about Brotherhood's End. We might want it, but their creatures just get so big so quick, it might just be bad. I think we take out the Conduit, Teachings, Wayfinders are a bit too slow, and we cut out one of the Bitter Reunions. We'll run it back like that. Alright. Well, we've definitely got some removal. And we're on the draw, so it's about what we need. Caves of Koilos and Skrelv. No more Skrelv. No play. Alright, let's go with our tapped land, and we pass. It also gives us the second red source for the Nahiri's Warcrafting. Opponent's going to play out their Otawara, so probably just has the 3 lands in hand. Let's go with our Cascade. And we'll pass. We're going to put a stop on their second main, just in case we want to Basayu their announcements. And there's a Rafine. Alright, so the barrage can take out Rafine, that's fine. Yeah, I think we do go for the wedding announcements. They attack and connive. And they discard and go for the throat. Alright, so I think we play the Bitter Reunion here. We can discard the Yavimaya Coast, hopefully draw some better lands. If not, oh my goodness, we still have the Otawara to play. And the spell can't be countered, so we don't need to bother paying the ward cost. We'll pass. Gix. Well, that's annoying. Definitely have to kill that. We'll take 2, and they're going to be drawing. Back to us. Let's go with Nahiri's Warcrafting on the Gix. So I can play it this turn. Unfortunate. Definitely want a Gurk here. But we'll take an extra red land. Let's play the Gorge. And we'll pass. Unless they have another Gix here, I'm fine just taking 2. But the third red source is pretty important since we have all red spells in our hand. Ouch. Adeline. Alright, so opponent's attacking for 3. Alright, back to us. More land. I mean, sure, why not? So do we go with the Warcrafting, or do we just Barrage? Yeah, I think we go with the Warcrafting. We're just gonna blow up this little guy here. We have a Barrage for the Adeline. Sakanzan, Hurst, Hajar. Hurst we can play. Hajar, we play it, we can't kill the Adeline, so I think we go with the Hearse. Oh, we had the Proving Grounds. I thought we just had one red source. Well, oops. Barrage and the Hearse. We'll pass. A land and a Sheoldred. We'll take 1. And let's start eating their graveyard. Well, I mean, we're just drawing all burn spells. They don't have Plaza up, so I think we just kind of have to go for it now. And we pass. Jeez. Another one. Borborygmos and Fibblethip. Okay. Yeah, I think we discard this one and just kill their human. And we will pass. Sheoldred. Gross. Let's crew. No attacks. Back to us. Yep, unfortunate. Did not quite get there this game. We can play the Luca, we can crew that up, but they're still going to be able to attack through for lethal. This doesn't kill their Sheldreds. GG's. So we're going to be back on the play. So I think we bring back in our Wayfinders, and we can take out our Strangles. It should be good. Alright, we'll definitely take play. Whole lot of tapped lands, but we don't have too much early stuff besides the barrage. I really don't think I can keep that. That's better. We'll definitely keep that 6. I think we put back the Wayfinder. It's either the Wayfinder or the Warrior. The Warrior, if we can get to 4, since we're on the play, we should be able to leverage that. I think we put the Wayfinder back. We'll start with the Proving Grounds and pass. There's the Skrelv. Let's get Hajar down. And a Denic from the opponents. Back to us. Alright, perfect. Blue source off the top. We can play our Slogurk. And we can attack for 3 here. Let's pass. Alright, so opponent's gonna play an Adeline. Back to us. Let's play the Veil, and we're gonna go with our Doomscar Warrior. We're gonna back up onto the Slogurk, and in for 4. Well, I guess we take a land. And we pass. Opponent's going to combat. Attacking in with just the Adeline, it looks like. Alright, so I think we just block the token here. We have 8 trampling creatures. We can also cycle this and channel this to help grow our Gurk. So I think we can race him here. Alright, we go down to 16. And nothing. Interesting. Let's play our Yavimaya Coast. And let's channel our Sockens on. Alright, so that resolves. Let's go to combat. I think we just jam in with everybody here. Let's channel the Proving Grounds. We'll get him down to 1. And we'll grab a Meat Laws. Oh, I missed lethal. I could have sacrificed the Jar to boost up the Slogurk. Well, that's my bad. If they are able to come back from here, completely on me. Return it to my hand. Sure. Unfortunately, we can't target the graveyard because of Demic. But since they did have the Otawara, I guess it's good that we didn't sacrifice the Hajar, because we would have just gotten blown out. Alright, back to opponent. Rona, Herald of Invasion. In with everybody? His opponent giving up? Okay, so they pulled the Skrelv back. They make their creature. So they can cast an Igonjo if they have one here, but I think we do have to block. Yep, there's the Igonjo. So interesting. They're gonna kill it, and it's not gonna gain any life. Still at 1. Well, Otawara is the GG's. Yeah, we bounce the Adeline to their hand, they have 1 creature to block, and we got a couple attackers. Yup, GG's. Thank you everybody for watching, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.